Perry County. I'm coming to you this morning to talk about our program in collaboration with West Virginia University Extension. My hometown is cool. All right, lesson material requirement. Need around 45 to 55 minutes. Internet, phone. Students will need a phone/laptop. Handout for each lesson. You have a pre and post survey. What I like to do, I usually like get in contact with the teachers and let them do the survey ahead of time because it's pretty detailed, around maybe 3 or 4 pages. So it's a good idea to just give it to them ahead of time, let the students go ahead and fill it out, and it'll be ready when you, they say they can either do handout or they can do the QR code. And this is an example of the QR survey. All right, so My Hometown is Cool program is designed as a tool to engage youth in hand-on community development and entrepreneurial thinking exercises. So make it simple, it gives the youth an opportunity to think about the community and what's so special about the community. Sometimes they don't think about that. So this lesson or this program is used to help them create a love for their communities. The lessons include lesson 1, my hometown is cool, so is yours. Lesson 2, what makes my hometown work? Lesson 3, making my hometown cooler. Lesson 4, sharing ideas for my hometown. And with this program, we broke it down into the 4 lessons. And each lesson is taught by a different person or agent or coordinator. So my lesson was lesson 1, my hometown is cool, so is yours. So my hometown is cool, so is yours. In this lesson, we will discuss and explore what you love about your community. We will draw and create a new community seal for your town. So what do you consider your community or hometown? So that's the first question I asked them. So for me, I grew up in Macon County. My community was Crossroad. It was near South Macon. So what would you consider your community, Mr. Hodge?
Midtown.
Midtown, okay. Mr. Miller? All right. Ms. Elks?
Low Road.
Low Road, okay. Dr. Woods?
So.
Right, that was good. Ms. Alpine? Okay, see it? Y'all look different names. 5 Point, The Hill. I don't know, is there something about the Hill? Well, I'm not gonna say that. All right. Right, do you think a first-time visitor to your hometown will see things the same as you do? Why not? So that's one of the first questions I asked. A first-time visitor to your hometown, what do you think they'll see? Do you think a first-time visitor to your hometown will see things the same as you do? Anybody want to take a stab at that one? Dr. Williams, you want to take a stab at that one?
I say no, because certain locations, depending on where the people are from, they have a stigma about what they perceive the community.
Anybody else?
Yeah. Sometimes the visitor sees more than you do because when you're there all the time, you take it for granted.
Back.
I would say no, because my hometown visitors are super excited to be there. They see the glitz and the glamour and not every day living there.
Yeah, what's your hometown?
Orlando, Florida.
Okay, right. What things in your hometown might be interesting to a first-time visitor? A first-time visitor, what would be interesting to a first-time visitor? Dr. Williams?
Food, the difference of food.
Chicago, right? Okay. All right.
Just to go back to what Dr. Whittington said is a lot of research shows that most people experience different food cultures or tasting culture when they actually travel. So I can concur with Dr. Whittington that would be one of the main things that people look to do when they go to visit, our hidden gems is tasting foods. because if we're at home, we're eating our traditional foods, but when you're out, you're more apt to try what's there local or what's local resources. So,
Okay. Anybody else for this question? What things in your hometown might be interesting to a first time visitor? Mr. McAlpine. River Walk. Okay. Not for that little road. Okay. Yes.
Speed limit 75.
Speed limit 75?
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Alright, so let's see. Alright, so before I go to the next slide, I usually ask the students, what are some important facts do you know about your hometown that sets it apart? Like this was done in Marion, so there's a lot of Black history and so forth. So anything from your own hometown, what would set it apart? Well, some of the history of your hometown. Okay. Anybody else about your hometown that makes it special, like history-wise? Yes.
It's like house is great when I was in there. Yeah.
Okay, good. Anybody else?
Why the stores are closed on one day?
Hmm?
Why the stores in the downtown area is closed 1/2 day of each week?
Oh, that's one thing that,
People come in with one, come to, my home on Wednesdays from midday, the stores were all closed.
okay.
In Tuskegee, it is closed on Thursday. And people would want to know why the stores are closed.
I'm from today. I never noticed they were closed on.
They're closed because that is the day when the souls of our ancestors on the block in front of the old house.
Okay.
That is how it started.
Okay. Thank you. All right, so right here I gave the students some history of Marion. Like the 7th of Montgomery March took place in Marion after the death of Jimmy Lee Jackson. Coretta Scott King is affiliated with Marion, and the Lincoln Normal School, home of Alabama State, was located in Marion. So to give them some historical facts. And some students, they knew some of this. And the craziest thing but this is off the subject of, as a teacher, we used to be a teacher, we did like a little thing about the communities one time, and I was amazed by how some students know the shape of their own counties. All right, so why do local residents in a community sometimes not see the cool things in their hometown? So why do locals sometimes do not see the cool things about their own community? What do you think? Mr. Milk?
Familiarity breeds contempt in people.
Okay.
They're familiar with it, so it's not really just second nature.
Okay. Who heard somebody else?
The history, where things are now. Very positive. What situation has happened, what I've done, all the time. All right, a landmark, got T-shirts, so negative about, judgmental things about what you're telling them. So that'll be a great opportunity to let them know, okay, this is history in this town. You come visit, that'd be a good way to, it's cool. You never know, you say, hey, come see what's all of it. So that'd be a good opportunity to teach them about where they come from.
Yes, ma'am. Anybody else? Why do local residents in the community sometimes not see the cool things in their hometown?
Because a lot of times people enjoy talking about negative aspects of their hometown more so than the positive things. Because I guess it excites me. And the more people talk about those negative things than the positive.
All right. So the next thing I try to do with them is introduce them to the Alabama Seal and the importance of it. It represents us as the one that stay in Alabama. So next thing I show them the seal, and I ask them what stands out in this picture of the Alabama seal. Anybody seen the thing that stands out? What they try to portray? What they try to make Alabama? What assets do you see from this?
I say the watershed is showing the connectivity of the state.
Okay. Anybody else?
Waterways showing the transportation, regional form of transportation, base transportation.
Okay. Okay.
When I see the waterways, I see the diversity in the amount of natural resources. We can all see different aspects.
Okay. Anybody else?
So it tells you where the 4 settlements were. So in the old days, waterways were highways. And in West Alabama, that was where all the settlers settled.
Okay. So this right here breaks down the Alabama seal. Like you said, the river system. This is the third version of the state seal to be used in Alabama. Alabama neighboring states, got Georgia, Tennessee, Mississippi, Florida, and the distance from the Gulf. So that's showing all very important things that add value to Alabama.